Ahoy, hoy, everyone, and welcome back to Wrexham Part 3, where today we are taking on FC Halifax Town and Birmingham in the FA Cup third round. Since you guys were last with me, it's been going pretty good. We're top of the league, 2 points clear of Solihull Moors at the moment. So they're on 38, we're on 40. Massive goal difference of 25 as well. As you can see here, our top goal scorers at the moment is Dior Angus, who's making a bit of resurgence in the team, and Kieran Phillips with 9. Kieran Phillips, though, I would have hoped for a little bit of a better goal return. Obviously, if you take the FA Cup goals out, 18 appearances in the league, only 5 goals, but he has got 4 assists as well. So he hasn't been going too bad, but he does miss a lot of chances. Um, in terms of recent matches, yeah, form's been pretty good, as I said. I did find that we were doing a few things late. So against Sutton United, for example, we lost 3-2. We were away from home, but we were actually 2-0 up in that game, with Booty getting the second goal. And then basically they just had a bit of a resurgence. We couldn't stop them, and we blew a 2-goal lead. So you bet I threw the water bottle at that one. I wasn't happy at all. Same actually thing sort of happened in the Eastleigh game as well. We were 1-0 up very late in the piece, 90 plus 5. It stings a lot, but we ended up blowing some points there. So we missed some big chances in that game as well. So yeah, that would have been nice to get those points and extend our league. But you can see Dior Angus has actually been scoring. So he scored a little bit in the FA Trophy third round. Obviously, that's against some weak opposition, but then he did it in the league. He got 2 there. He's got a penalty against Woking as well. So he'll be making a resurgence back in the Birmingham game. We're resting him today. But yeah, let's get on to Halifax Town. Oh, actually, sorry, before we do that, there is a little bit of transfer news to speak of. The first thing is we did bring in another midfielder on loan, Hayden Hackney. He comes in from Middlesbrough, only £350 a week, so he made a good sense. He's 4-star current ability, 5-star potential. He comes in to mainly be our playmaker, to partner Little when Booty's not available. But we have been trying to put Little actually up into the shadow striker role as well, which he's done pretty well at. He can play in the attacking midfield role as well, but to be honest, when I played him there, he hasn't looked too good. His average rating wise is pretty low. Recently, though, he has chipped in with a couple of goals and stuff. So we'll see how he goes over the next few weeks. But he's not looking that great, if I'm honest. We are also looking at bringing in a left back on loan from Derby. We've put in an offer. He hasn't. Derby have accepted, but he hasn't accepted yet. He's a bit of a wing back, so he'll be perfect for us getting up and down the left-hand side, and basically trying to put those crosses in. That's sort of what we want him for. Looking at his stats, though, he's 197 centimeters tall. So he could potentially make a good centre back, especially with jumping reach like that. But he could be a potential target for us with corners as well, to chip in with a couple of goals throughout the year. So, yeah, hopefully he comes in. He has made one appearance in the FA Championship, FEL Championship, sorry, for Derby this year. So they're willing to send him out on loan to come in and play left back for us. Thank you, Wayne Rooney. So hopefully get that in. But without further ado, let's get on to the game. This is the team for the Halifax game. We've got Lanson in goal, back four of Davies, Keller, Edwards, and Horsfield, a midfield of Booty and Hackney. And out on the left, we've got Bel Armani. Out on the right, we've got Durrell, who's only making his second appearance for the club this season. Bodo in the attacking midfield role, and Kieran Phillips up front. You may be asking where Angus is and that kind of stuff. Well, we're resting a few players. Robertsy's not fully fit, so we're resting him. He's only played a few days ago. Reckford's not fully fit at left back, so we're resting him. Ben Little's not fully fit, so we're resting him, and Angus isn't fully fit, so we are resting him. We also had Bel Mane only just come back from injury. This is his first game back from injury, so we'll see how we go. We do have Davies that can come on the left, and someone can slot in at left back if we need to. We'll see how the game goes, but that's going to be the 11 to take on Halifax Town. And then, yeah, it's only a few days until we got Birmingham. I think it's about a 4-day gap. So we really don't have the biggest lead time for us to be able to get fit again. So that's why we're resting some key players. Yep, cool. Seems motivated. Perfect. Yeah, so let's get into the game. Hopefully we can get away with a win. We are playing at home, so you would back us to probably come away with the win, being top of the table, and they're all the way in a relegation battle. But we hit the post there, which is a bit of a shame. We couldn't go ahead. We miss a lot of chances just from watching these highlights. We need to improve next year in League Two if we do get promoted, because yeah, that's not going to fly. But Lanson again collecting the ball, always ever present, always fantastic. Boots it up towards Phillips, and there's no one running in behind, so that was sort of wasted. But they just pump the ball back, and Horsfield now brings it up. He plays it into the midfield to find Booty. Booty back to Edwards. Edwards across to Horsfield again, and Horsfield is now bringing it up on the right-hand side. He tries to get the ball in, but couldn't get it. Hackney then has the ball. He tries to put the ball in. It ends up with Davies, and Davies tries a long-range effort, but hits the post, I think, or the keeper's made a tremendous save there. Either way, it goes out for a throw-in. It's come out as not on target, so I think it's at the post. Edwards back down to Booty. Edwards now pumps it up towards Phillips, who nods it back to Booty. Booty then puts it out on the left, but can't find Davies. And Halifax Town have now hit us on the counter, and they go 1-0 ahead. And my word, 16 goals this season. We need this guy, Campbell. He's getting a scout after this game, that's for sure. We need to see what he's all about. If he scored 16 goals already, and our top goal scorer is on 9, judging by where they are, we need that kind of striker in our life. So we'll see how he goes, but Davies now gets the ball back in, and we level. Elliot Durrell, playing his second game for the club this season, gets his first goal of the season for us there with a headed effort into the box. We have Bordeaux, Davies getting the ball across, and keeper arguably could have done better there, but it doesn't matter because we go 1-1. So hopefully that is signs of our resurgence and being able to finish, and we just basically run over the top of them from here. But they have a goal kick. We had it to nobody, but we won the ball, so swings and roundabouts. They've got the ball in the midfield now. They're sort of knocking it around quite nicely, looking for some width, but can't quite find the wide men. They are keeping the ball in the midfield pretty well, so hopefully someone do a tackle, please. But they get the ball out to Glover, and Glover gets the ball in, and they've had a headed chance, but it goes over the post. So we're going to half-time at 1-1. It tells them, media's giving you a lot of credit, but I don't know if that's what I want. I kind of want to tell them we're not happy with it. So I'm going to point things. I mean, this is opposition we should be beating. You're nervous, rightfully so. You've been shit. So, yeah, point finger, I'm not happy. We've motivated a few people, but you are not motivated. So we might need to make a sub relatively soon. But the first highlight of the half starts with them attacking. So they've got the ball out wide. They're sort of now looking to put it back in, but it ends up back in their midfield. Not sort of going anywhere yet, but they've put the ball in behind, and what a save by Lanson. You don't get beat at your near post, as any keeper knows, but that was still a good save all the same. But they're looking more threatening. I mean, they've had more highlights. They've looked probably the better team. So if we do scrape a win here, I think it'll be by pure luck. But Booty has a corner. He now puts that in. And I don't know what's happened there, but Nathan Clark from FC Halifax Town has scored an own goal. See, Booty's put the corner in. Pretty decent corner, but it's just hit him in the back. That is an FM special, that. And we've taken the lead. I mean, based on the stats, you'd say we deserve it, but from the highlights, you'd say they deserve it. So that's probably fairly harsh, but Bordeaux charges forward and has a shot, but it ends up back at their keeper. With half an hour to go, I'm just hoping that we can either get another goal to solidify our position, or we can hold on. But we'll see how they go. They've got an attack here. Ends up out on the wing, with Glover, but he gets the ball in and we clear it no problem. and ends up with Booty, who's been fantastic for us this season. What a good signing. Phillips ends up with the ball and puts it just nowhere near the goal. That was just, somewhere else. Keller is looking tired. He's also on a yellow card, and we need him for our game against Birmingham. So I think we're going to bring Pearson on for him and just sort of see how he goes. Always a risk changing up your back line, but not much we can do there. Hackney we also need for the Birmingham game, but I'm reluctant to change him. We could put either Redmond, can he play there? He can play. He is a natural. Might swap you back into the. Yeah, he's a natural centre mid, so we might swap you back into the midfield and bring Redmond on to come play in the shadow striker role. We'll keep you on the bench if we don't have to use you, because we want you fit for the Birmingham game. You're just being rested, not dropped. We have another corner, always looking dangerous from our corners, but unfortunately no own goal this time. But Ben Elmane has a shot at goal and rightfully so ends up well behind the goal into the stands. Yeah, we're not bringing on a striker at right back, so Horsfield's just going to have to carry on there. Redmond now has the ball coming off the bench. Come on, he needs to do something to sort better. And Truel gets his... Oh, it's disallowed. I was going to say we need to start playing this boy if that's what he's going to produce, but he's offside. And mind you, he's at a 6.3 rating despite getting the goal. So basically tells me that he's done sweet FA other than score that goal. And again, we have 25 shots, only 7 on target, and really only 1 goal that we've scored and 1 that's been disallowed and 1 own goal. So Phillips needs to really start contributing, or he's just going to be outright replaced. We've been playing Angus out onto the left. That's where he's been scoring all his goals. That's where he'll be or he'll be coming in either on the left or the right in the next game against Birmingham. But yeah, good win for us. It just helps us extend our lead within the league. Because yeah, how did Solihull Moors go? They haven't played yet, so that's fine. We will now cut to the Birmingham game, so I'll see you guys shortly. All right, everybody. Now, you may be looking at this screen and being like, what is with your backline? We will explain. Archie Brown has come in on loan, as you guys would know. It looks the goods, 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. So very happy to have him on the left hand. But where we have big problems this game is in our centre-back partnership. We are playing Vassell and Pearson. Vassell was the one asking for more game time. He's been rubbish. And Pearson really has just come back from a very, very long injury. Hasn't really played too much. Doesn't look very good, if I'm honest. And Horsford on the right. The reason that we're doing that, as you'll see, we have a lot of players out for this game. Kieran Phillips, by the way, is suspended. I don't think he's got too many yellow cards or something because he's ended up not being able to play this game. And same with Edwards and Keller, who's our starting centre-back partnership. Did not realise this before the match. So we are kind of screwed. And Booty is cup-tied, so he can't play as well, which basically means in our midfield now we're playing Little and Hackney, which is one of the main reasons we brought Hackney in, just for some cover. And then we're playing Davies out on the left, Bodu in the centre, and Ben Elmane out on the right with Angus up front. So hopefully Angus can continue his goal-running form just from striker this time. But it's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not feeling too optimistic about this game. We do have Brown coming in, but we got 3 out of our 4 backline not played together. So, well, actually no one's played together, but coming back into the side with never playing a game really for the club in recent memory. Lachlan Hackney sort of in the midfield, they've played together a little bit and we're definitely okay up front. But yeah, this is going to be a tough game for sure. We need to give you a number 31. Yeah, this is going to be a very tough game for us for sure. I'm not expecting big things from the game, but I'm just hoping that we get some decent gate receipts from it. Both teams come in with good form. How do you like your chances? They're a very good team. Yeah. Yeah, he's good. Cool. Yeah, let's just get straight into the game and see what happens here. I'm just hoping that we hold a really good account of ourselves and maybe don't get beat too bad. But if we can snag a draw maybe and get the return fixture at Birmingham's grounds where we can maybe sell that out, that'd be nice. That would give us big financial windfall. But uh, yeah, it's been 4 minutes and we are now 1-0 down against Birmingham. Arguments to be made that we probably shouldn't be on an attacking mentality, but at 1-0 down, you might as well go out and attack now. But you can see here they have the ball right on the right hand side. They get it past our new man Brown and challenging for the header. We just don't have anyone good enough to keep Ivan Sanchez out. So I wonder if he's their key man, but yeah, not really looking good for us. But at least we haven't conceded again in the first 25 minutes of the game. But we're also not really looking like we're doing much going forward either. So yeah, they're kind of knocking the ball around as if not there. But Davies makes a great tackle, gets the ball up, but Angus can't find Booty in the midfield, and they end up back with the ball there. And Lantern makes a great save, luckily, because he was in there and literally could have picked any spot in the net and probably gotten the goal, but he's decided to hit it straight at the goalkeeper. And yeah, Hackney gets the ball away for us from the midfield, but not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Birmingham seem up for it, which I was kind of hoping that they wouldn't be, given the fact that we're a National League side and they're a Championship side. Maybe they would field a weakened side, but yeah, they look like they look pretty good, don't they? They look like they've got this in the bag. But Little makes a good tackle. Brown now has the ball into Davies, and Davies looks to cut inside and bring it forward into Bordeaux in the midfield, and he brings it forward. Don't take a shot from there. What are you doing? You're like 40 meters out. That was terrible. That was terrible. But now we've got a red card because Horsefield, for some reason, has decided that was a good move. Okay. We're going to bring. You play on the right. No. We're going to have to bring you off for Hall Johnson, I suppose. And then Hall Johnson's going to have to come back and play on the right hand side. And we're just going to have to play with 2 in the midfield and 3 up front. That's a blow because looking at the stats, looked like we might have been in with a chance, but we're going to say you're a man down, no pressure, just go and play with confidence. That's done fucking nothing. Should just gone with the assistant manager, I guess. But well, we're not going defensive like we're in a cup game. We need to attack and try and get a draw. But geez, I mean, we're still only 1-0 down, so you can think if we can, just get a goal, then at least we have a chance for a reap. And what are you doing? What are you doing? That's the guy that was asking for more playing time, and I give him playing time, and he gets sent off. We just. Can you play? You can play defensive midfielder. Can you play? Neither of you can play at the back. We don't have any more centre backs. How are you at centre back? Very good. You can play centre back though. What we might do is actually go to 3 at the back. I mean, what's the point? We're going to take you off. You're having a rubbish game. Jesus, that's embarrassing. I mean, we haven't lost 6-0 yet. Although I say that and then they score immediately. Oh, man. And now we're 2-0 down. I mean, that's game, really. That's game because there's no way we're getting 2 goals. We haven't even had a shot this half. We went into the half time with 4 shots. Yeah, there's no one even up top to chase it back. We've just screwed ourselves over with 2 red cards. Like, yeah, and then there they go again. Like 3-0. I'm not getting surprised if it ends up at 5 or 6. Maybe we should just go to defensive to try and. We're just going to go back to balanced, just to try and preserve. So yeah, they're just going to be running in the goals now against a 9-man National League side. Have pity on us, boys. Stop doing that. At least Lantern has made some saves, as he has throughout this entire season, actually. But my word, that is just catastrophic. Oh. Yeah, there's work to be done. That's for sure. 2 red cards. We're not even going to speak to the media. They can piss off after that. But yes, we do have defeat in the 3rd round. Brown makes his debut in what was a pretty bad match. Horsfield's Brown, Vassal's Brown, and Lantern reveals that I am not happy. Let's check the club finances though. Did we make any money from that? We are up to 1.8 million. So from that, we made 200,000 profit this month. So I think we've made around 200 grand from that game. Can we actually see the attendance? Hold on, let me. Can we add? Yeah, add attendance in. Get that. There we go. I mean, we sold 10,500, which I think with our. Hold on, let's go to. Capacity is 15,500. So we didn't sell it out, but we sold a It's weird that it was. Oh no, sorry, 10,500 seated. So 10,500 capacity used in normal matches. So we have 5,000 capacity that we can't use in our stadium. So we did sell it out. So at least we sold it out and just got pumped, and that's done not too bad for our morale. I guess because we're expecting to lose that. Yeah, look at this idiot. Wants to start more games and then he gets sent off. What a loser. All right, now let's talk about where we're going to come back into the season. We've got quite a lot of the season still to go. We're going to play these games offline. We're going to come back for Solihull Moors, who are currently sitting in 2nd place in the league. This is kind of like an unofficial title decider, I guess. If we continue our form and they continue theirs, this match is going to be very, very important. So we want to beat them. We'll come back for Solihull Moors and Weymouth, and then depending on how those games go, we might even just come back for the end of the season, or we'll come back for 2 more games in April, and then we'll end off the season in May. But a disappointing result. I mean, I wasn't expecting to win, but I also wasn't expecting to get 2 players sent off. So, swings and roundabouts. We'll see how we go in the FA Trophy as well. If we do a good run in that and we start getting into like the semi-finals, we'll start showing those games as well. Other than that, I'll see you guys back here for Solihull Moors and Weymouth. But hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we'll be back tomorrow with a Solihull Moors game, with hopefully a title decider. Thank you very much, and goodbye.